A heartfelt thanks to everyone helping promote this material and taking a stand against Efilism. The response has been amazing. There's much we still need to do, but we're on our way. Feel free to mirror our videos and post them wherever is appropriate, as well as the PDF document which cites our sources. To give an update, we appealed the ban on the original video. YouTube apparently had a human being look at the content and deemed it hate speech. We made clear that we were criticizing Holocaust denial, but YouTube banned it anyway. In the description of this video is a link to the Bad Ethics channel. This channel gives many clips used in our video, along with timestamped links to them on Inmendham's channels. It's fascinating that we get banned for speaking out about Inmendham's Holocaust denial, while Inmendham freely expresses his views that people and cats should be killed and placed in camps. Go to the Bad Ethics channel and see for yourself. Further, the antinatalist subreddit also banned our linking the video. Old Fan is a moderator there. You can do the math on that one. The Efilist campaign to silence us continues. It isn't just Efilists, either. Sadly, many antinatalists are supporting them. This has been a decade-long problem, as you all know by now. Anyway, Inmendham was apparently troubled and disturbed by the creation of our video and is now looking to purify his public image. Let's listen to his explanation for the screams, insults, and abuse.
Most of my frustration was built out of the fact that I did have a higher expectation. That I did expect people to be honest and have some, decent integrity and all that kind of stuff, and they really don't. So that's what made me uncomfortable, and that's what made me aggressive, is my own discomfort and somehow thinking I failed.
Did you catch that? Inmendham says he lashed out at people because he thought he failed. He insulted people because of his failure. That means, psychologically, he verbally attacks people for his self-perceived failures. This demonstrates deep insecurity. If Inmendham was honest with himself, he wouldn't direct his self-hatred towards others. If he truly cared about ending suffering, he wouldn't be yelling and screaming at people in an attempt to compensate for his own inadequacy. He did not explain his behavior as a strategic tactic. It was pure emotionalism, plain and simple. And immature emotionalism, at that. Let's hear that again.
So that's what made me uncomfortable, and that's what made me aggressive, is my own discomfort and somehow thinking I failed.
However, there's more to Inmendham than low self-esteem and childish tantruming. He's also openly deceptive. Let's listen to his recent statements about the Holocaust.
Because I don't think Jews were made into soap. So therefore, I'm pro-Hitler. This doesn't add up in any way whatsoever. So it's just so bad. The argument, their argument is so bad that you almost have to say, okay, well, if that's all they've got, I'm winning. I am being persuasive because this is how desperate. They can't find anything find anything meaningful I actually said to argue with. They have to sit there and pretend that I said I love Hitler because I said I don't think every story ever told was the truth.
Everyone watching this video has either heard or read Inmendham's statements on the Holocaust by now. He doubted more than just soap making. So, friends, he lied to you. And that makes him a liar!
Oh my gosh.
Inmendham is engaging in outright deception. This is akin to his claim that he doesn't advocate violence, despite the fact that he's on record as advocating violence, repeatedly. Again, friends, he's a liar, 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 liar! It makes sense why he appeals to the audience he attracts. They admire his narcissism and sadism. That's part of the deal. They enjoy it, deeply. They hide behind a pretense of logic, but not one of them will use that logic to dispute Inmendham publicly. Efilists do not think for themselves. If they did, they would publicly refute Inmendham when they disagree with him more often. Sadly, many antinatalists enable him and his followers and further destroy antinatalism's chances at becoming more popular. Mark Maharaj is a particularly egregious example. He platforms Efilists and adds legitimacy to them, all the while distancing himself from their views. Would he do the same with Nazis?
Oh my gosh.
Of course not. But Efilists, like Nazis, value morally obligatory murder. Inmendham has spoken openly about wishing people would be shot to death and sent to camps. You have all heard this by now. He may claim to be nonviolent, but you've all seen how untrue that is. The mask eventually slips. And then you see who he really is.
If you pay people to do nothing, they'll do nothing. You don't understand how nobody's productive that way. Nobody wants to work. It'd be better just to shoot them as babies, okay? Before they're 4 years old, shoot them. Then we don't have it's a lot more efficient. I mean, I just wish I could shoot you fuckers.
So you're basically just saying, I want to crash into a brick wall. Well, what I would do is say, you belong in an insane asylum, and maybe I'll put that over the concentration camp. Insane asylum. Or concentration camp.
Yes, I would vote for you being put in the proper camp.
You have to kill a few parents. You have to imprison them and then torture them and kill them. I'm right and they're wrong, and it's just that simple. So democracy, fuck it in the ass unless I need it. Okay, if I need it, keep it. And when I don't need it, fuck it.
Of course, ends justify means. Of course they do.
Why do I ever think these people are humans and they deserve anything, but fiery death? Contempt doesn't really say what I feel, right? Because you don't want to kill for contempt alone. It's just so much more than that.
No, frankly, if they could make a movie of pregnant women falling downstairs, with the fetuses flying out and, getting tangled in their umbilicuses and squashing against the wall, I'd watch it. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and say I wouldn't be entertained by pregos getting what they deserve.
Oh, God. I just want to kill everybody. Of course, I want to kill everybody, but there's times when I want to kill you without any empathy. I want to kill you for fun.
You look and talk like the neighborhood serial killer. Yeah, well, I guess I would be. Yeah. If I was free to be, I would love to, serial kill. Sounds like great fun.
But just little thoughts of the prego walking down the street, just somebody whaps him with a 2x4 or something, Yeah, that entertains me. Yeah, they should be hit with 2x4.
How long are antinatalists going to enable and give respect to this behavior? Another decade? Perhaps. But you can be part of the change that turns the tide. Spread our message and wake others up. The more people who realize the problem, the quicker it can be changed. Again, thank you all for watching and supporting us. We couldn't do it without you. More soon.